I always get a lot of questions on my nitrous setup that we did on this car, and I always forget that I don't have a lot of pictures, so I'm gonna just do a video here, go over some of the quick details, and that way I can always refer to this and help people out. So Dusty did all the wiring on this setup. He did a great job on it. He is very detailed when it comes to this stuff, and that's why we have great luck with wiring and nitrous kits, because we just pay that extra attention to detail. So the heart of the system is a nitrous outlet plate kit, just your standard LS3 style plate kit. Runs bolts to the factory intake. Of course, you jet your fuel and your nitrous here. We are on low pressure with a standalone tank. The car is on E85, so this is on E85 as well. We're actually going to run C85 in this. And I have the Lingenfelter box for two-step, but we do not use it for pulling timing. We actually use a setup we've made, and got Pro Nitrous makes them as well, and it will trick the IAT. So basically, when we turn on the nitrous, it will show that the air intake temp's like 190, 200 degrees. In that table in HP Tuners, I take out whatever timing I want for the shot I'm running. That allows us to have one tune and not have to rely on a Lingenfelter box. And I see this timing when it comes out in the tune, so that we know we're getting the timing taken out, and we can see it in the log. The fuel pressure regulator, which is attached to the standalone tank, that allows us to dial in fuel pressure as it does heat soak a little bit. And if the car's been running a long time in hot weather and races at night or during the day that get real hot, I will have to bump up pressure a little bit to maintain our fuel pressure we have it dialed in at. This is just standalone tank we made brackets for, mounts to the side over here. Like I said, the Lingenfelter box just for the two-step. And we have the nitrous line coming through the factory heater box over here, or where the cabin air filter is. And all of our nitrous wiring can be removed with one connection right there, which is pretty awesome. So there's no worries about having to disconnect wire piece by piece or anything of that nature. And then we have connectors coming off of this for the solenoids. Have the purges coming up through the cowl, and then the fuel feed is only nitrous feeds off of this tank. So you don't have to have a very large tank if you have just it feeding 250 shot or whatever shot you're on. And that's under the hood set up mainly there. In the car, we have a Promax setup, and it is all hidden underneath the seat. And this wiring is not jumbled, it's just the wires for the connectors where you update your software. You plug that to your computer, and then the other cable is for the actual controller. So that is the controller. As you can tell, the controller is 100% able to be hidden, and all our switches are up here. So nitrous arm. So you can arm the nitrous, and then as soon as you arm the nitrous, you have your bottle heater, you have your bottle opener, you have your two-step, and then of course everybody loves a purge. But yeah, as soon as you turn that first switch on here, then the controller turns on, so that you can do whatever changes you need to make there. So that is the only thing and wiring that you see in the whole car. There's nothing in the glove box, there's no switches out here, everything is hidden, all right there. See, and then you turn everything off. Bam, 100% out of the way. Same thing with the controller. You unhook the promax with one hand, and I usually set the promax up here in the glove box, and then you simply tuck these wires in the side of the seat, and there's literally nothing in the entire car that says nitrous. Gauges up here are a wideband, aero force gauge, and fuel pressure, so none of those equate to anything either. Keeps the nice inside simple. One of my favorite parts is of this whole thing here is the back setup. And check out that carbon fiber truck though. This setup's got your main power with a breaker. It feeds this junction box that has everything fused for your heater, your opener, your gauges, etc. And all the relays are of course there, and the bottle opener and bottle all attached to a board. This whole board can be removed with just a simple couple connections on the board and here, and you can remove the whole board, the entire nitrous setup, in about 10 minutes back here too. It's bolted through the factory spare tire well, and I can remote open the bottle through the car. And as you can tell, the details to wiring are stupendous and allows us to have no issues with anything we do. That way we can simply go to the track and not have to worry about the nitrous setup. So there's like I said, the majority of the setup. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. I always, like I said, just forget to post up the nitrous setup, and I didn't get many pictures of it when we were doing it because we were working so hard on it. But that should give you guys some good intel. Any questions, concerns, post them up and I'll be happy to answer. Thanks.